Hey everyone, how are you guys? Welcome back to Trent Talk, Ask the Audience. I'm your host, Brianna Baxter, here with Erin White.
Yes, how are ya?
Good, so happy to have Erin. You guys, obviously, she's a regular.
I'm a regular now, I love it.
I feel like I don't even have to say I'm like with you. It's like, it's Erin. Duh.
Ask the Audience with Erin and Brie, I love it. Has a ring to it, I like it.
We should add that to the end of the...
We should, I like it.
Into the title card. All right, we got lots going on for this episode. We're talking Channign Tatum. So sexy. Swoon. Ah. And Selena Gomez, who is also gorgeous herself.
Yeah,
I know, right?
I have to second that. I love Selena. I have a girl crush on Selena Gomez.
Don't we all? And we're also talking burgundy and wine lips, which are a huge trend right now. Erin's going to give you guys some tips on how to wear them, even products included. So
yes,
let's jump right into our first. I don't even know which one it is, actually, to be honest. Oh, Selena. Wait, we're going too far. We're going past Selena.
We are?
I want to go back to her.
Oh.
Oh, but look at that. Look at that man. Woo-hoo.
I don't mind going back.
I know, right? I just gave you guys a little sneak peek, you know?
Oh.
All right, Selena.
All right, let's do it. We'll do Selena first.
Okay, what do you guys think of this look? I mean, I think that she looks stunning. I think that this is so sexy. It's so elegant. It is just, and we were just talking about, it is her first appearance post-breakup, confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed. And she looks great in this.
Yeah.
I love this look on her. I think the skirt is a little long. I think I would like hike it up just a little bit. I think for her, she's so short and tiny. I would like to have seen it a little bit shorter. But the color, the cut, the peplum is still big. I mean, I can't get enough of the peplum. And I love the sheer, overlay here that's not too sexy, but just enough. The hair's pulled back so you can see the details. And I just think it's a great look for her, very mature. It shows that she's stepping out post-relationship, post-breakup, looking
like ready to go.
Put together.
Yeah, I think I put this photo up on Instagram and there were a lot of comments. Melanie Yetfoy says, classy. I love this look on Selena and her red nails just top it all off. I agree with that. This look, she could have gone for the red lip with a pop of color, which I don't know about you, Erin, but I am over it. I'm so done with the red lip for now. Like, I need something new. That's why we're talking about the burgundy and the wine trend. Excuse the siren, we're in Hollywood, so it's just a little bit crazy right now. There's jackhammers and sirens.
There's a lot of construction going on down here, so save your trips to Hollywood for like the summer. Because right now apparently they're taking it all apart and putting it back together right before our eyes. So
a little wacky. All right, well, what was I even saying?
We're talking about
the red lip. So I'm over that. Taylor Swift's been doing it all the time, and yes, granted, it looks gorgeous on her, but I'm just over it. So I'm so glad that Selena chose to do the red on her nails instead of the lip.
Yes, absolutely. And I love that she doesn't look, I mean, it's a little bit of a mature look for her, but the makeup is simple. Like, she didn't want to go too crazy on this look. She wanted to come out looking like she was very put together.
Yes.
And she achieved that.
I agree. Sophia agrees with you. She says, I love it. She looks very sophisticated and classy. It's a gorgeous look on her. I agree. Sophisticated is a great word for this ensemble.
And I love that she's wearing white post Labor Day to show us all that that old school rule that you can't wear white after Labor Day doesn't even really apply anymore. So ladies, still wear your white. I mean, I think there are a couple of exceptions, but I think if you have a strong piece like this and it's white, you should wear it. Call it winter white if anybody asks
you. Which is a huge trend.
It is.
I mean, I like the white for winter, and I think that we've seen it quite a bit, and I really think Selena Gomez epitomizes a perfect version of this trend.
Absolutely.
All right, I have some more comments. Everyone loved this. Troster Victoria says, she looks like a little lady, not a teen. I love it.
Yeah, and I hope we see more of that look from her.
I do too. And I think we're going to. She's kind of moving out of her teen stage. Her and Justin Bieber were doing it together, but I think now that they're apart, it's going to be a different story. But, there are some rumors swirling that they have been having long dinners in New York City, so we'll see how long the breakup lasts, or if it'll be an R. Pats and Case 2 situation, and Robson will be back together in a jiffy.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually kind of think while they were cute together, I don't know, I think it would be interesting to see who they both would date separately. And I know there are a lot of ladies at home who hope that they're
the ones that Justin Bieber picks. I might be among the feud?
Yeah, Bree is a fan. I think a lot of people here at the studio are fans.
Yeah.
But I kind of, while I feel like they've had their time, and let's be honest, and this is a note to all of you out there who are in your teens right now, you don't usually stay with the person that you're with when you're 18 years old. I mean, I had a high school sweetheart. We did not last. So don't get your hearts broken out there if you're dating someone and you're like, oh, it's breaking my heart, I'm 18, because it doesn't always work. And I think that's a case of what's happening here. They loved each other, they're young, but you know, they still have a lot of life and a lot of career left to do before they actually settle down for good.
I agree. All right, one more comment that I have to talk about because you kind of hit on this. Sakshi Bensal 89 on Instagram. I probably said that wrong and I apologize. However, you said, I love it. Her hair and makeup look flawless. I do wish her hemline was a little shorter though. I love her nails and clutch.
We're right on the same page.
Sums up everything that we've been talking about with Selena. Yeah. So let's move on.
Let's
to the man. It was just announced, Erin. Channing Tatum is the sexiest man alive, according to People. And I have to say, while I agree, there are some other sexy men out there, but let's talk Channing first. So what do you think about this?
You know what, kudos to him. Channing has been working his butt off the last couple of years, really trying to make a name for himself, really trying to show up and show out as an actor. I think he really had a lot of things he had to prove to Hollywood, and I think he's done it. So I think this is a good little nod to Channing. I think you are gorgeous. Obviously, we have seen you in Magic Mike, or maybe,
which I don't think didn't work in his favor for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, he didn't wear a lot of clothes often.
No.
So
which I didn't mind.
Which, you know, it's not a bad thing, I guess. But you could see his hard work. That's what I liked about it. I'm like, you know what? Good for you. You're working out so hard. At least you have a movie where you can show it.
Yeah.
So and he is. You know, he takes care of himself. He's a great dancer. He does have that. There's something sexy about him.
Yeah.
And I think it's well deserved.
I agree. I think one thing that plays into his sexiness is his relationship with his wife, Jenna Dewan Tatum. I think that seeing them together on carpets and the way they treat each other and the way they support each other just brings out this whole side of sexy with Channing that you're like, oh. Because he's not a playboy, you know, he's not out there, you know, working the crowd. He is literally so in love with his wife.
He is.
And I think that reads to us women out there. It's like, oh, he's so hot, he's so sweet.
I know. And he could easily be a playboy. You know, I think he kind of has that look to him. You know, I feel like a lot of guys out there who spend a lot of time in the gym, who look as sexy as him, are out there playing the field, but he's not. And I agree with you. I think that is very, very sexy.
Yeah. I'm so into it, I can't even tell you. One thing that I did see earlier this morning, Jocelyn posted a photo of this on her Instagram, Jocelyn Davis from Clever TV, and one person wrote, and I laughed out loud, I was still laying in bed looking at Instagram, I do that, don't judge. Somebody said, this is just bull, he still has a shirt on.
Good.
I thought that was hilarious. Like,
that is a good point.
Why the heck does he have a shirt on? Take it off, Channing.
I know. But you know what? I don't know. I think it leaves a little bit more for us to desire. I don't know. I kind of...
I would like to see it all desired, the shirt
all
off.
desirable, right? On the front cover.
Yes. But he looks so sexy. I really do like the white tank with the dress pants.
I know.
For some reason that works. It's kind of like this undone, almost like, just got home from a red carpet, I'm going to take off my jacket and my, you know, shirt. It's a little bit mysterious.
Yeah, and I think that's very Channing.
Yeah, I agree. One person commented on my Instagram actually and said, it's the L Macano said, Ian Somerhalder is the sexiest man alive, in my opinion. So there's a lot of men out there that, you know, are deserving of this title now while Channing got it. I don't think Ian Somerhalder would have been a bad pick.
No, I don't think so either. Who else would you have picked?
Ryan Gosling.
You were a Ryan Gosling fan.
Yeah. Okay. Even Ryan Reynolds, but I think he just got it, didn't he?
Or he's the sexiest something alive right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's People or whoever it is, he is the sexiest something.
Yeah.
And he always is.
Always will be.
I know. And he's gorgeous. But I don't know. I don't know who I would pick.
You don't?
I'm a little bit strange. Like, I'm like, usually in my celebrities, I like them a little bit quirky and a little bit goofy. Like John...
I love it.
I can't even say his last name right now. Oh gosh, I just blanked.
John Kuznak?
No! Oh no, come on. give me a little more credit than that. If you were dating up, if you were dating older, perhaps, I don't know. But of course, George Clooney is like always the go-to.
Stupid, but salt and pepper sexy.
Even he is kind of like crossing over the threshold. So I can't even say George Clooney anymore. Oh my goodness, who else?
You know, if it was up to my world, so you know how Teen Vogue just did this One Direction cover, but it wasn't all 5 guys on the cover. They each had their own cover.
Each had their own.
So I think it should be the sexiest men alive, and there should be like 4 covers.
A series.
Yeah, it'd be Channing Tatum, fine, he could stay. Ryan Reynolds, Adam Levine.
Adam Levine, actually, I think is extremely sexy. And
right?
I think he is sexy, the opposite of why Channing is sexy.
Because he's a playboy.
He's a playboy, and I kind of like that about him. So he would definitely, Adam Levine, that's a good one.
He's a really, really good one. Who else? I feel like maybe Cord Overstreet. Is that weird?
No, it's not weird. I think he's charming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Just a little bit.
I agree with you.
Oh my gosh, what are we thinking? Andrew Garfield. I like have a total boy crush on Andrew Garfield.
Oh, absolutely.
He's like Channing. He's like that nice, sweet, we all love him kind of guy.
Right.
Yeah, he's a good one.
What about Zac Efron?
A lot of people are digging the Zac Efron for the cover. I was never a fan in the like I'm a fan, but I was never like, whoa, he does it for me. Until he was in this like John denim commercial, and he, oh wow, yeah, he did it for me there.
He's still young to me. I feel like in a couple years he's going to be like the new Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But I think maybe Zac Efron. I've seen him in person, so I have a different perspective as well. So, but I kind of like he's so nice.
Yeah,
ladies, that makes it even harder to be at home and not be dating Zac Efron. But he is like the nicest guy. Just really sweet.
Perfect. So we got, I mean, Channing takes the cake, but there's a lot of other guys out there that could have taken the pick. So let us know in the comments who you guys think.
Yes.
If it wasn't Channing, who would it be for you? And you can give us a 5 cover spread because it's hard to pick the hottest man in Hollywood.
It is. It's really hard.
All right, moving on. I'm so excited for this. This is going to be awesome.
Yes.
All right, Erin, this is all you. This is so exciting. So the wine and burgundy trend is one of my favorite. Erin and I were talking about it, and she was like, I have some picks that are fantastic. So let's talk a little bit about this and what all you think about it.
Yeah, this is my favorite trend for the fall, hands down. Now, I'll tell you, before this season, I didn't go crazy with lips. I didn't do bold lips. Brie, you do pink really well, you know, the Taylor Swift with the bold red, but I never did bold lips until now, and I'll give you guys a couple of tips on how to make it work so if you're transitioning for the first time. And if you do bold lips, it's a nice change. Like you said, we're getting a little bit over Taylor Swift red lips, so you want to do something a little bit different.
Yeah.
So I went shopping last week.
Which who doesn't love a good shopping makeup haul?
Well, my bank account doesn't. That's for sure. But I had so much fun. I played around in Sephora. Always go to Sephora and play if you can. There are a lot of other great beauty stores, but there's one close to me. So I went and shopped and tried a lot of things on and found a great shade of plum that I really loved for the winter. Now, I did not buy it. It is on the next list of things for me to buy.
Perfect.
But I did get inspired to go to a Rite Aid and buy an equivalent to tide me over until I can commit completely. And that is a great tip, guys. So if you're playing and you've got a $30 lip gloss, lip stain, and you're like, I don't know if I want to pay $30, go to Rite Aid or CVS.
They have great colors that have the pigment payoff that you're gonna want.
Absolutely. So we pulled up a couple of photos, excuse me, of some actresses who are pulling off this look.
This is one of my favorites. Sarah Hyland from Modern Family wore this at the nylon party, and it just blows my mind. It is so pretty. It's kind of hard to tell because this is from Instagram, and so it has a funny filter on it. But if you guys see it, she's wearing white paired with this deep lip.
Yeah,
done.
It's perfect. And I think that here's a tip for wearing bold lips. It can age you if you don't complement it with the right makeup. So either you do a really clean eye, like a really clean, like almost
fresh and dewy.
Yeah, fresh, pale, kind of like not over the top. Or if you do a darker eye, make sure it's still a clean eye, not too crazy, not too dark. So, so that's a trick to make your overall look not look too old. But I'm gonna jump in and show you a couple of things that I found.
Perfect.
So if you want to go to Sephora and you want to pick up a great shade of plum, wine, burgundy, whatever you want to call it, there are a lot of different shades out there, so it's good to play.
Figure out which one's right for your skin tone.
Absolutely, and get a second opinion. There's always people around who can tell you what they think.
Exactly.
Because I've walked out of stores thinking I had it all together, and then I got into the real world and I was like, nobody around told me that this looked bad on me. But if you want to go the Urban Decay route, I love Urban Decay. I have a lot of their makeup. They have a lip stain called Lip Envy, and they have 2 colors. One is called Envious, which is great. It's a little bit more of like what you're wearing right now, Brie, a little bit more of a pink hue, but it still has a little bit of like a darker undertone. Or the color that's plum that I love is called Greedy, and which is, I think, is very fitting for a dark shade of lipstick. But and it goes for about $17. There are a ton of great reviews. It's got 5 stars on Urban Decay's website, 65 reviews. So a lot of people love it, and it is a stain, so it's going to be there all day long. So make sure you're committed to that color for the whole day. But I have a couple of options that are even better, I think. And I went into CVS and I picked up this balm stain from Revlon. It's called Just Bitten Kissable, and it is in the color Crush. And it comes like, it looks like a pencil. I mean, it looks like what you would color in elementary school. And it's a stain, and it's not messy. It goes on pretty smoothly. It's almost like hydrating, actually.
Yeah.
So it's a great color. I know you guys, I'm wearing it now, actually. And I usually, so what I did is, oh, this is another great tip. Make sure you line your lips with a nude liner. So don't try to match your stain to your liner, because God forbid your stain, wears off. Yeah. You've got this line of purple or plum all around your lips. So do it with a nude liner.
I agree.
Fill it in with a colored stain, and then just to spice it up. So this is like a very muted look, but today I actually put this on first. And then I got another CoverGirl tube. It's called Croquette, and it is just like just one of their lipsticks, and it's similar in the similar color palette, but it has a little bit of shine to it. So that gives you a little option to spice it up. And I think each of these cost about $10 a piece, maybe a little bit cheaper. And they usually have sales, like buy one get one 50% off or something like that. Get a coupon. You can find them in the newspapers. So I usually couple them with this. And then if you want to get really fancy, you can top it off with I use like a glittery shimmer lip gloss. It's a great way to sparkle up your lip color.
Make it a little glossy if you want that shine.
Absolutely. Now don't go kissing boys with this, because boys don't like glitter and they get really mad with you when they kiss you and they've got glitter all over their face because they kissed you with this. So be careful.
But they can get over it because it looks good.
It looks good, okay? So
I love those tips.
Those were my finds, and get inspired. Go to Google, see what's out there.
Lots of celebrities are wearing this trend right now. If you Google wine lips, you're going to see a lot of different shades and kind of match your skin tone to the celebrities and see what color is going to work best for you.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of different shades, so you have a lot of options to choose from.
Woohoo! Well, let us know in the comments if you guys have questions about this trend. Some pics. If you missed the names, we'll answer your questions down below. And as always, thanks, Erin, and thank you guys for watching Trend Talk Ask the Audience, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.